you want to see something cool? You can't see it. Okay, I should probably fly closer. I have been sorting. So, as I mentioned last episode, we're going to be building like the kind of storage room today, and I've gone a head start. This is where the storage room is going to go. Or actually, it technically is at the moment, because I have started the sorting process. I don't know why I've been putting cakes here and eating them. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But, you know, we've got this kind of the start of it. We've got all the chest placements and stuff, and like I've started going through and sorting things. I'm actually going to grab these now, because exciting news. We're gonna pivot from the storage room for a second. It is a miracle. It is a miracle. Alexa has updated the server, which means not only can we do this with my crafting table, we can craft a spear, because okay, server lag. I love server lag so much. The spear just doesn't exist. Okay, there we go. I love server lag. So we've got to. Okay, my hand is off. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, no. It just does this. Okay. I've not played around with spears at all. I've seen like a little bit of stuff on them, like in snapshots, but like that is incredibly, like an incredibly small amount. But that's the boring thing. I don't care about the spears. What I care about is, where are they? I need one of these, and I need one of these. So, since the Happy Ghasts came out, I wanted a Ghast Link, like just to keep as a Ghast Link. So when they announced Tiny Takeover with the whole Golden Dandelion thing, I'm like, yes, I am 100%, yeah, there you go, Golden Dandelion. I am 100% making a baby Ghast to just keep as a baby, because I love these things. And we're going to go over, so it's with Potato. I actually need to find a lead as well, because I don't have a lead. Yeah, I need to find one, which is ironic considering I'm sorting my sorting system, but I genuinely think I just don't have one, so I'm going to need to find a trader to kill or something. Actually, there might be one at spawn. I don't know why. I get the feeling there's one at spawn. So, I'm going to find a lead quickly, then we're going to get the new baby. That's right, you can craft leads now, can't you? Yes, Potato, you're going to have a friend soon enough. Let's just go over here. Sure, why not? And put him in the water here. Oh, you're hydrating. Good job. All right, let's sit here and wait, I guess. You're joking. No, he actually decided to hatch while I was inside. Hello. Yes, hello. We are going to give you this. So you oh, don't go away. Don't wait. No, come back. Wait. Oh, I can fly, can't I? So since our other Happy Gust is called Potato, we're gonna call this one Sweet Potato, because you know it's the little baby one. So you are now Sweet Potato. So we've got Potato and Sweet Potato. Oh my god, Sweet Potato is so cute. I love the Gastlings so much. I'm so glad. Hello. Yes. Hello, baby. Oh, I love them. God, I'm so happy they did the Golden Dandelion thing. They are so cute. Oh my god. Okay. You're gonna stay here. I'm gonna go do some other stuff, and then I'll find some. I need to find someone to put them in the city. Yes, hello. Hello. I need to find somewhere who can put them in the city. I'm thinking, I don't know, actually. That's the thing. I just don't know where I can put them. I might have to make like a little underground stable thing for them, maybe. Actually, speaking of ghasts, I was watching Kenma's latest video yesterday, I think it was. And I kind of got an idea for a bit of a mini game. So he was trying to basically scoop up villages using Happy Ghast and then putting the boats under it and basically trying to fly down and fish them up. That sounds like a fun idea for a mini game. I kind of want to turn that into a mini game. It might have my next episode plan sorted. But that's for next episode. What we need to do right now is sort out the storage room. It is about a week later, and I have finished sorting the sorting room. I know it looks like it hasn't because I've got junk everywhere, but trust me, these are for builds we're doing later. This is for the build we're about to do. This is for a build we're doing later. I'm not going to spoil that right now though. And also, this is just I'm smelting glass like a a massive ton of glass for my next episode because I'm going to need so much glass for my next episode. But that's for next episode. We need to talk about what we're doing now. See, I've got everything sorted so we can finally build the actual room itself. You know, we've got the chest placements and kind of item sorting done, but now it's the job of actually, you know, building the actual storage room and kind of decorating and making it look nice. Now, I was planning on doing the entire thing in this episode, but this sorting took me way too long and I want to get a video out. So we're only going to do about half of it, probably not even half, probably maybe a third of it, because like we've got this, you'll see what I mean. We're going to build basically a little temple here, like a little underground temple hidden below the city, which is where all the storage is actually going to be. But then we're going to have like a massive cave entrance to it, and that cave entrance is what we're going to be building next episode. We are going to get on with building the little temple, and I'm going to kind of explain the lore behind it afterwards and kind of where we're going for it. I'm going to have to move all these chests because they're going to be just in the way. So there we go. We have the start of our storage room. And if I fly down here, you can see it is just the temple. Like I said, the big cave. Not going to do that today because that is a big task. It's probably going to go like that kind of area. It is massive. And I'm going to need a lot of blackstone for it as well, which I don't have. That's like the main thing. The digging out the area in the blackstone. Those like the main things behind it. But, you know, so we've got the actual storage room now with the nether portal hooked up. That is hooked up now. And yeah, this is the storage room. So we've got the big doors that kind of lead into this big area. We've got like some... They're not... I kind of created them in the mind that like they're not actual trees because that's what they're so... Oh my god. Genuinely. Anyway, we've got this big temple and I didn't really make the trees in mind of like, oh, they're actual trees. I kind of imagine them like almost murals almost, and that's where they're kind of flat. Then I've got the big stained glass central piece. Well, I'm not exactly known for my subtlety, am I? I just needed like a variety of colors and just pick those three. I wonder why. So yeah, we've got everything sorted here. There's still like a few little things, like I haven't got any magenta stuff there, and there's a few other spots I haven't filled out because I didn't have any of them in the storage system. But you know, that's like the little temple, and I've connected up to the other hub, and yeah, you can see this is going to be the entrance. There's no back because you aren't going to see the back, so why would I build it? But yeah, you know, so I might even like kind of like punch out a hole back here and make like a super smelter back here because I do really want a super smelter. I haven't built a proper one. I came very close to building one in season 1. But it was like right at the end of the season and I ran out of time, and there was also no point because I'd already built everything in my mega base. But yeah, that is it for the storage room. I'm very happy with how it turned out. And I suppose I better explain why it is so colorful, because I deliberately made it very colorful in here. You know, we've got a massive variety of colors. It's, you know, it's a lot of color in a base that is defined by its lack of color. I need to get those out of my mouth, they're annoying me. The reason behind that is we are going to have this little area under the base which isn't black and white. And I've done this literally only because we don't have black and white chests. That is the only reason. Please, can we have chest variants? Give us like pale oak chests. Then I wouldn't have to do all this rubbish. Or, you know, I'm actually really excited about the poplar trees because that grey works so much better for what I need it for than the pale oak. So I'm so excited about the poplar stuff. But, you know, we've got this colourful storage room, and I'm going to explain why. Because we're going to have the big cave, right? I've explained that. But what's going to be in the cave? Well, I kind of imagine like a big orb of floating colour in the center, if that makes sense. Like, and like this is like kind of like a well of colour where the only colour in the city is, and it's kind of just centralized around the spot. I'm going to make like a chroma well, and it's going to kind of look like, like in either Expedition 33, you've got like the chroma attacks that Renoir does, or you've got like the arcane in Arcane. Like I kind of imagine that kind of look for it. I have got it designed. Okay, fun fact, I designed that before majority of the city. That was like one of my first ideas because that was going to be an issue. So I've had it designed for a very long time. So if I'm going to build it next episode, because we're not going to do it this episode. But what we are going to do this episode, we're going to move on, because I'm going to explain that now. We have another project, and we're going to take this. So I've mentioned Expedition 33 a few times this season. I love that game. I literally mentioned it less than a minute ago when I brought up Renoir. What we're going to do, I have been wanting an excuse to build Esquie on the server. I love Esquie. Esquie is like the greatest thing ever. I love him. He is like my favorite character in like the entire game. He's like top 10 characters in gaming just in general for me, which that doesn't sound like much, but when you think about like the actual impact he has on the story, that's pretty big considering how minimal he realistically is. But I love him, and I've been looking for an excuse to build him, so I have the resources to build him in here. But why are we building him? What are we going to do? Well, I've had an idea. I want to build an Esquie and kind of send him on a bit of a world tour where I build him at someone's base, they pass him on until eventually at the end of the season, it's come full circle and he's been around the entire server. That's the idea I have. Now, who are we going to start with? We are going to be starting with Kenma because he is active at the moment, so might as well. I mean, literally, I've had to delay recording this clip by like an hour because he was online earlier and I couldn't do it while he was online. So I've literally delayed recording this clip like a good hour, 2 hours. So we're going to go to his base and we are going to build Esquie. What on earth is going on here? These are like beehives, right? I'm gonna... Oh, this is a bad idea. Bee nest, yeah. What is going on with that texture? What is that? Is that my texture pack? Hang on. Yeah, I need to update my vanilla tweaks, I think. That is the first ever time I've actually had an issue with the vanilla tweaks updating to a new version and just not updating the resource pack. That is the first ever time I've ever had like any sort of issue with it. But yes, we're here at Kenma's base. I just realized I forgot a book and quill and a lectern. I probably need to get those. I need to go back to base. Yay! So we are going to build Esquie somewhere here. I don't know where I want to put it. Maybe... Where would Kenma see him? Kenma is working up here. He's going to make like an airship or something, I think. What if I put him... I might just put him like here, up near that hopper clock. I think that's a good position for him. And oh yay, server lag again. Alright, so I'm gonna build him really quickly. And there we go, Esquie is here. Now we have the slight issue. He has no face. Now here's the thing, I couldn't find a block that I liked that would work for his face. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait, I have an idea. Yes, I built his face in map art, and something I realized... Oh, that's the wrong button. Something I realized after building it. Let's go up and put the face on. I built it upside down, but no one has to know. I can just flip it around, and there we go. It's Esquie. Look at that. He is Esquie. There we go. Also, something I did, which this could go terribly wrong. Hello. I filled him up with red glass. I hope people don't think that's blood. People who haven't played Expedition 33 are probably going to think that's blood. It's not. It's wine. But yeah, I now I think about it, people are probably going to think it's blood, which probably isn't the greatest thing. But we've got Esquie, and I have... Where is it? Oh, hang on, that's right. It's in the shulker box. I'm gonna like offload all this because I'm done building, so I don't need it anymore. I have a lectern. And where can I put this lectern? I might just put it like here. It's kind of hard to see, but we have Esquie's journal. And if you want to read through that, you can just pause it. But long story short, it explains that, he's making a tour of the server and he's lost Sori and he's going to need help getting to the next location. So yeah, that will be updated every time he moves, and by the end of the season, we should have a complete journal of everywhere he's been, which is a cool idea. I think it's very fun. I just wanted an excuse to build Esquie because I've been wanting to build him for a very long time. So there we go. There is Esquie. I'm pretty happy with the build. It's hard to build him at this scale because he has such weird proportions, especially with the arms because they're like kind of like puffy and kind of, I don't know how to describe them, but yeah, they're kind of hard to build at this scale because of the angle of the arms and the scale. But you know, I'm happy with how he turned out and the face. So we are going to get going back to base now, I think. So yeah, that should actually do it for today's episode. I know I said last one that we are going to be doing the bridge in this episode and the entire storage room, but like I said, I was kind of running out of time a bit because of how much I had to sort. So that's going to be postponed to the next episode. We're going to do the bridge and we're going to do the rest of it. I pinky promise. Then I'm talking about the mini game with the Garths. That will be in the future at some point. That won't be next episode. I need to stop saying what we're going to do in the next episode because, like, I never end up doing it. So whatever happens will happen. I'm going to stop planning things because it never goes according to plan. So thank you for watching this one. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one if you choose to watch it.